And on this Monday, May 18th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, large crowds gathered on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. for the Jubilee of Prayer yesterday. President Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio all spoke via pre-recorded messages. The free event, live-streamed through churches and ministries, featured Christian speakers and several top government officials speaking in person, including U.S. House Leader Mike Johnson, who prayed for America.
We pray that you guide our lawmakers, that you walk with us and grant us the moral clarity to rise above partisan differences and give us the wisdom and humility to serve selflessly and sacrificially.
The government-funded event was part of the official celebration of America's 250th birthday. Senator John Cornyn of Texas has filed legislation that would bar immigrants who support Sharia law from entering or remaining in the United States.
In Texas, my constituents have become increasingly alarmed at immigrant enclaves that seek to adopt Sharia law.
Cornyn says the measure is part of a broader effort to defend constitutional protections as the nation approaches its 250th anniversary. If passed, it would deny immigration benefits to non-citizens who support what he called anti-American activities. Those benefits include asylum and green cards. The Trump administration is facing a lawsuit from a veterans advocacy group over its ban on abortion at the Department of Veterans Affairs. The Minority Veterans of America said it brought the lawsuit on behalf of all its members harmed by the ban. It argues that the Trump administration violated the Administrative Procedures Act by revoking a Biden-era legal opinion that allowed the VA to provide limited abortion counseling and services. According to the complaint, the VA failed to provide any explanation for disregarding its previous findings addressing veterans' need for abortion. The VA quietly re-implemented the ban in December, and it applies across all states regardless of the state's abortion access laws. The Indiana Supreme Court has rejected Planned Parenthood's legal challenge to the state's near-total abortion ban. Justice has issued an order letting lower court rulings stand that the law does not violate the state constitution. Republicans in the General Assembly approved the ban in 2022. Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita called the ruling a decisive win for the people of Indiana and the unborn. Pope Leo is launching a new commission on artificial intelligence. The Vatican announced the pontiff decided to create the commission due to the increased use of AI, citing its, quote, potential effects on human beings and on humanity as a whole. The move comes ahead of Leo's first encyclical, which is expected to address AI within the Church's social teaching. People in California won't hear or see the distinct Cars for Kids commercials anymore. A judge in Orange County pulled the plug on the ads, ruling they violated California false advertising laws. A California resident sued after he donated his car to the group, then learned the bulk of the money actually goes to Orthodox Jewish programs focused on Jewish heritage camps and outreach. Based on the ads, the man believed his money was going to help needy kids. In a ruling, the judge said the charity's jingle concealed its primary religious and geographic focus. She said any future ads must disclose where the money is going, and they can't include any kids. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, May 18th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.